Prem Sadhak's definition, you can say. When you're satisfied, and that time, if you're aware of your physical presence, that moment is meditative moment. This is where everyone makes mistake. People think that, okay, if I'll do meditation, I will become calm. No, it's not going to happen. Hello everyone. I got the call from one guy named Hemant Ghimire. He lives in Sydney. He's from Nepal, 30 years old, and he works in a restaurant. So, and I also had a chat with him. He seems like a very intelligent person. He asked a few questions, and he clearly mentioned that he recently started listening Osho. And after listening, he's feeling like some transformation is happening inside him. And he's also feeling, he's asking me, am I becoming hopeless? Or am I becoming careless? And also the other two questions he asked is, they are how to start meditation seriously. It's looks like it's a funny question, but it's a very genuine question. And last question is how to achieve calmness. So, look, as I said, he mentioned he is listening to Osho. He just recently started. And of course, Hemant, you will feel that some transformation is happening, and you're becoming hopeless for society and careless. This is the way Osho speaks, and any master, sometimes what they do, they glorify a few things. Like in politics, they glorify poverty, and in spirituality, people glorify rebelliousness. So more rebel you are, better you are in the spiritual world, because you're going against the path, like that. So 100% you'll feel that like there's a transformation, and but this is like when you listen to Osho, you'll feel now, because it's a beginning, you'll feel society is bad, your parents are bad, you're this, that, everyone is bad, and you yourself is good because you're a rebel and all, But it's a double-sided arrow. In few months, you'll end up saying that yourself is bad, and it happens, and it should happen. And that's why you should keep listening, because Osho is like an ocean, He speaks for everyone. So you have to keep listening and understand, and slowly you'll find the way or technique, or knack to listen Osho's discourses, because Osho is speaking for thousands of people. He's not talking to one person. In darshan, at the time of darshan, he used to talk to individual person, but when he speaks in discourses, like he is talking to thousands of people. Say, for example, 1,000 people, and when you're listening, you're one person out of those 1,000. Okay? And what happens when you listen to Osho's discourses, you always try to listen on behalf of those 999 people as well. And there's a problem, because you can't go through everything. You just have to take what you need from that discourses, and that's why it's a tact. I'll try to give you hints, because I know I'm not teaching you anything, but I will just give you hints, and I will try to improve your mindset. So now, as I said, like Osho is like ocean. Like if you go and drink water out of ocean, you'll fall sick, you know. So you have to process that. Or even like say like a Ganga, flowing river, Ganga. Everywhere it's a different speed, like different size. Somewhere it's very fast, somewhere it's very slow. Osho is like that. Sometimes you'll find contradictions, but if you'll go and start thinking that like you'll quench your thirst by taking glass of water from the river and drink, you'll be in trouble, because in rainy season it's a muddy water, and I'm just giving an example. So you have to treat that. You have to filter it through your mind. What is suitable for you? What exactly your mind is? What is your personality? And like that, you have to treat. That's why you will go through many emotions, and slowly you learn how to listen to Osho's discourses and how to take things for yourself. So second one is how to start meditation seriously. Now this is very, I like this question, the way you asked, because when I was talking to you, I found you very genuine in this question. So look, first of all, we have to understand what is meditation. Now, what happened? Like we're too much educated, and because of that education, so many things are spoiled. And this word meditation itself is actually the words, like this is the spoiled word. In Western world, like in English, this word itself is very, very vague word, and I've already said many times before as well, like meditation is very vast term, like an education. The word education, like teaching system in primary school or in kindergarten stage, also called as education. And when you go on for higher studies in universities, PhDs and all, or even psychology or medical or even mathematics, that teaching system is also called as education. So it's very vast term. And same thing is meditation as well. Like now you said, like you're trying to learn meditation. At this stage also meditation, and people are there, like, they're doing meditations, so-called meditations, for last 40, 50, 60 years. And that also called as meditation. But most of the time, majority of people in primary school, because they don't understand what meditation is. So that is meditation. But or I'm not trying to give you bad things about other people, or other terminologies. I'm trying to give you hints. Okay, so the meditation means like, look, this is my own definition, like for meditation. Prem Sadhak's definition, you can say. For me, when you are contented or satisfied, okay, I'm not saying happy, okay? I'm not using word happiness. No happy. When you're satisfied, and that time, if you're aware of your physical presence, that moment is meditative moment for me. This is my definition. So means like when, again I'll repeat, when you are satisfied, okay, and you're aware of your physical presence, completely aware of your physical presence, that is meditativeness. That is meditative moment. So that meditation, it's a simple, like, and because we heard this word meditation, and people are thinking that, okay, like for meditation, we have to go sit somewhere or do some techniques and then only we'll do. No, There are so many meditative moments in our life or in a day in spite of us. Okay? And look, whatever happens in spite of us must be always good, because you know how our mind works. Mind doesn't allow us, many things. So that those moments, there are so many moments. For example, like if you're eating your favorite dish or favorite fruit, and that moment and that time you're aware of your physical presence, you're sitting here, like in beautiful room or couch, or or under the tree, under the shade, whatever. That moment is meditative moment. Say if you are listening to a beautiful classical music, during that moment, if you're aware of yourself, like you're listening, you're sitting there and listening, and that is creating some atmosphere, and that music is touching to your heart, that moment is meditative moment. If you are spending a beautiful intimate time, very intimate time with your beloved, that moment, that time, and that time you are aware of yourself as well, physically, that is also a meditative moment. Why am I saying physically? Because physically happens only in present. Like physical body is always in the present. Body never goes in past or future. It's always in present. So that is meditation. Okay, that those moments. So the whole idea of meditation is to prolong those moments, that meditative moments. It's prolonged. If you prolong that, meditation happens. Now, then you'll ask me, okay, now, so what? Like, do you mean I should go and eat my favorite food and spend some time with my friend or partner, and then listen to music, classical, beautiful music, and that just a meditation? Yes and no. But not only that, so I'm just giving you hints, because I work on mind, so I'm just giving you how your mind works. So for mind, this is the meditation. So how to prolong that? Now the question is how to prolong that. So in that way, we have to train a mind in such a way that wherever we'll sit, we should feel that we are in the best time. It's nothing to do with any 45 minutes techniques, 45 minutes technique or half an hour or 1 hour and then sit for 15 minutes and do. They're techniques. I'm not saying they're wrong. They're 100% right. You need it. But while doing that, you have to understand what is behind it. What is the mindset? How your mind works, all that. So there are techniques. Okay. So you said how to start. This is how. Or you have to train your mind in such a way that you do that. I'm not going to give you any techniques or anything because Osho said that and all. No. You have to understand your mind, and then only. And then there are many things ahead as well. Like we can discuss later. But I'm just giving you hints, because you're an intelligent person and I'm telling you about the mindset. The last question is how to achieve calmness. Now, it's very common question and very important question as well. And everyone is running behind it, isn't it? Everyone. But look, calmness, and you asked me that calmness in relation to the meditation. I think in your mind, and not only you, like everyone's mind, this is misconception that you can achieve calmness through meditation. No, that's not the case. You can practice calmness through meditation. Just practice. But practicing is not achieving. Okay? It means like you practice for 45 minutes, 1 hour every day, and for 30 days, and then you feel like, oh, you're calm because you're practicing. Because some people say like practice makes you perfect. And 31st day, something like unexpected happens, and then you burst, and then all this practice just goes into the drains. You won't find any benefit of that practice. So how to achieve calmness? Like calmness, if you want to achieve it, you have to understand that what is the calmness. I mean, the calmness should be, or whatever you want to achieve, it should be a byproduct of something. Means, if you want to eat mango, any fruit, and if you want that mango, you can go and eat, and you say like, okay, you had that mango. It means like you're going to for a meditation, like 1 day retreat or 3 days camp, and get that calmness. That will last only for 1 day or 3 days. But you want that. It means if you want that fruit with you forever, then you can't go and buy it. You have to do something else. You have to go buy a land, dig the hole, put the seed in it, water it, and then the plant will grow, and maybe 2 years or 3 years you'll get the fruit if you'll take proper care of it, if you'll maintain that plant. And then you'll get that mango, and then you can have that. Then once you have that mango will be there with you forever. Every year it will be there, and even if it is not season, you can deep freeze it or make a pickle out of it, whatever. But that will be there. In the same way, the calmness should be a byproduct of something. So how will you do that? You have to achieve. And one more thing, you think like you go for a meditation and sit there for 1 hour or a whole day or 3 days camp or whatever, and you think you will achieve calmness. No, it won't, because the mind which you're going, that mind is already calm. It's very strange, but you asked me this question, how to achieve calmness, because you understand the importance of the calmness. And that importance of calmness, you are saying when you are conscious. So conscious mind is, they say, like 9 times weaker than the unconscious. So unconscious mind is not asking me what is calmness, how to achieve calmness. The Hemant, the person who is asking me with his conscious mind. So if you're conscious and if you're doing something in that conscious mind, it's not gonna last long. It will be just for some time, and something unexpected will happen, and then you'll forget everything. And those 9 times bigger demon will come out of it and destroy everything. And then afterwards you'll come and you'll say, oh, what happened? How come? I practiced this calmness for last 30 days. Yeah, but the person who you're practicing is only one, and the person who is aggressive or not calm, there are 9 people. So they people will come and dominate this one person. So you have to treat those 9 people first. Okay? And then you will get the calmness. And this is where everyone makes mistake. People think that, okay, if I'll do meditation, I will become calm. No, it's not going to happen, because unconscious mind is way more powerful than you. So you have to understand that you're not treating your unconscious mind, you're just treating your conscious mind by sitting in meditation. You say, like, how to achieve calmness. So to achieve, you have to treat that unconscious mind. How you will treat it? There are ways, there are techniques, but this is my answer, very straightforward to your questions. And yeah, if you got more questions, just let me know. You can call me. Yeah.